In this video, we're going to take a look at how to appropriately compose and send an email. Your compose button, which lets you create a new email and send it to someone, is over on the left. You're going to click the compose button and it will pop up a new email box. On this email box, we have our to field, which is going to be who you are sending it to. And I'm going to send this to my school account. And then we have the subject line. Now, the subject line is really important because it lets people know what you're talking about in the email. So, for example, I'm going to pretend I'm a student. I'm emailing a teacher to ask for help with something. I need help with today's assignment. All right, so that's my subject line. In my subject line, I'm not typing out everything I want to say. This is just a quick note about what the email is going to be about. Then underneath, when I click, this is the body of the email, and this is where I will type in my actual message. What you don't want to do is type your whole message here in the subject box, because on the screen, when someone sees that email, that subject line gets cut off and you won't be able to see all of it. We want to make sure we're putting all of our message in the body of the email. So I'm going to add my message. Right, so I've added my message, and it doesn't have to be a long message. It can be short or long, but the more details you provide, particularly if you're sending mail to a teacher, the better. And the last thing you want to do is make sure you add your name at the bottom and sign your email. So I'm just going to press enter to go down a couple of spaces, and then I'm going to put my name. You can also add a closing, just like you would with a real letter. And now my email is ready to send. When I'm ready to send it, I have my blue send button down here. There's also a few formatting options here. So I could change my text a little bit. I could add an attachment, put in a link, add an emoji, add a file from Google Drive, add an image, and others. So most of the time your email needs to have three main things. It needs to have the email address of who you are sending it to. It needs to have a subject line, which is just a short bit of information about what the email is about. And then the body along with your name at the end to sign off. Once you have those main items, click send, and the email will be sent.